And Shaq, you fared pretty well in the standings throughout your career.
That's right, Ernie. I never finished the season with a losing record, ever.
That's because you had some great teammates.
Don't even start with me, Kenny.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they're winning for multiple reasons, right? I think at the top of that list is their rebounding. They're chasing every miss like it's a Game 7.
They got more hustle and they got more muscle.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now Davis, Russell from outside. And Ivey pulls it down. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teams were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
You know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull-up off the dribble, he loves that one.
Again, the miss by Cunningham. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Vanderbilt, the 3-ball. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
And that's just LeBron being physical, explosive, and effective, earning an extra possession for his team.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Connects from downtown. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Vanderbilt to pass to James. The 3 from Russell. Hits a 3-pointer. Russell's got 12 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
From deep. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivey. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Lakers, number 1. The Pistons, 2nd.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
Vincent's checked in for Reeves. The Lakers with the ball. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Vincent. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
From the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Russell. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Fires from way outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Vincent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Cunningham. Misses off the right iron. The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Davis, the pass to Vincent. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Vincent's got 8.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And here's Cunningham outside. Fires in the triple.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Russell. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And here's Cunningham outside. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's James. Again, the Lakers score.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And here's Cunningham. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rui Hachimura is out there with Prince. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Well, the Pistons shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Morris for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Vincent. From deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Vincent's got 13 in the second half.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Vincent's gotten everything to go. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Morris for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And here's Cunningham outside. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Vincent. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
The Pistons have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Morris for 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Reddish lays it up and banks it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
To the inside. And Wood with the stuff.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Vincent. Hachimura from long range. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, Detroit's shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Puts up a deep 3. Pistons keep it alive to stop the drought. And that one's good. Wiseman.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
The Lakers have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Hachimura outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Morris for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And even the players have expressed concern about load management. Are changes afoot, or is this the new normal, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think protecting players from injury is smart to do. But maybe the ticket sellers need to highlight the back-to-back games so fans are well aware that some players might be sitting. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And the Lakers making a change here. Christie's checked in, and the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Bagley comes in for Finney-Smith. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Livers. And Ivy subbed in for Morris. Wood passes to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 23 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And here's Cunningham outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Wood. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Second shot opportunity. Hachimura with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Wood. And the layup is good off the glass.
You know, one of Wood's natural gifts, staying in control after drawing the contact.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Vanderbilt.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Jazz. For the Los Angeles Lakers, hard work paying off with the best record in the NBA. And they're determined to hold that top spot. Jazz, Lakers. We'll be right back after this. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. And it's Dunn in at the point guard. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Reeves with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Russell with a wide-open look. Offline with his three. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly look good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's James, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Free throw drops for James. Both free throws good from James. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dunn. Davis against Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you just love to see Markkanen get after it and contribute on the backboards. Big-time job right there.
Now, here is Russell, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Outside, James sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Dunn misses.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Outside Russell from outside the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Dunn. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Utah Jazz, Mike Squad. Break up the volume, fans.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura's checked in. .151 left in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Russell. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The Jazz again can't hit it. LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Jazz trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Now, Vanderbilt, following the miss by Dunn from deep, sinks the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Clarkson. He has yet to score. For the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
To the inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Reeves to the left side wing. Hachimura, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Jazz trail by 16. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron is in the front court alongside Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. And Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Horton Tucker from outside off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. To the middle. Horton Tucker, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Vincent with it, and he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Horton Tucker tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's James, and it's in there. LeBron's got 9 points.
Well, LeBron James, we have seen it for years. The ability with that frame, that athletic ability to finish through contact.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's the Lakers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. From deep, Wood. Rebound, Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And the Jazz call time here. Completely new group for Los Angeles. And here's a look at the power rankings. Now that we've gotten into February, plenty of data to considering to go on. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
James has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Horton Tucker. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
From deep three-point land, the Jazz with another miss.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
.106 left to play in the first half. Davis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Dunn. The Jazz again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
.46 seconds left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, because everybody's playing Chris Dunn to be a driver, he can get that jumper anytime he wants.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6, hits it from three-point range. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Russell from long range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's Dunn. Prince grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. As far as these standings go, how much attention did you guys give them when you were still playing?
We always knew our place in the standings and what we needed to get done the rest of the way.
Well, whenever I looked at my partners' teams, they were always behind us. That's all I cared about.
Well, you were in the Eastern Conference.
You were still behind me.
And I was in the West.
Still behind me.
Moving on. D'Angelo Russell was tremendous in the first half.
Talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard him out there. That provides spacing for this team.
And it opens things up for everyone else. Those driving lanes are just big when he's there.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Clarkson is out there with Dunn, and it's Kessler in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Nailed from three-point land. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Utah just way behind.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Dunn misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The 3 from Davis. Here's Vanderbilt. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shot by Collins, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And here are the Lakers. 11 unanswered points for them. Russell against Clarkson. Inside. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Magic, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick, get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation, and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
Man, that's an interesting take. Thanks, D.A. The Lakers with the ball. Following the miss by Dunn from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Wood's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. The defense, a step slow, and you can see the results.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Will it go? And he's good on the 3 ball. Dunn's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The 3 ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Dunn. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, good on the 3-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's Wood. He's got 6. The tray. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, Christian Wood proving the point that I can make threes as well as anybody. This guy is a floor spacer.
From downtown, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Lakers right now, Hachimura out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Vincent, then there's Christie, and it's Wood in at the center position. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers substitution, wearing the number 0, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Hood-Schifino. Drills it from outside. Hood-Schifino's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Horton Tucker. The three-pointer no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. That one's good from the corner.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
Here's Prince. Got a piece of it.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Vincent, the pass to Christie, puts up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one is good.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Vincent, the pass to Christie. Trains the three-pointer. Christie's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by Dunn from deep. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Back to Wood. Here's Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight, used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass, all about effort right now.
To the wing right side, Christie. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Dunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That one on Collins. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Reddish in for Christie.
One shot.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Lakers passing it around. The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
This one for 3 on the money.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great win tonight. When you guys are rolling, what does your team look like?
Yeah, we just try to play aggressive. And, we just did that in the second half. It started in the first quarter when we came out. Our offense was clicking, but most important, our defense was clicking. And then when you do that, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, I know defense is what Coach wants to see the most of, and you guys did it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.